4 incredible facts about angels. When we think of angels, we are most likely to imagine winged creatures in dazzling, overflowing white gowns who go on special assignments and have been with God even before humans began to exist on earth. As much as this is true about angels, they don't always go about in white gowns with noticeable appearance. Sometimes they disguise themselves as humans and take on human form to be able to carry out their assignments without distractions or observable traits. What a lot of people don't realize is that some of us have met and even entertained angels and have had no idea. You may ask yourself, how can this be? Well, the Bible told us this in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels. Imagine that, meeting an angel and having no idea. But it's happened to people. Even till this day, they still don't know. There is a lot of information about angels that we, as children of God, should know as they work with us and for us. Apart from being the super amazing messengers we know, there are so many facts about angels that we should know. Here are 4 incredible facts that we should know about angels. Angels do not marry. When God created the first man, he put him in the garden to oversee the affairs of everything he made. After a while, he saw that it wasn't good for him to be alone. So, he formed a woman to be his helpmeet and lover. God also instructed man to be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth. This is the plan and intent of God for man. However, God didn't make this kind of arrangement for angels. Angels can't marry or start a family. The main reason they were created was to glorify and give praise to the Father. Another reason why angels can't marry is that they aren't wired like humans. When God created humans, he put in emotions and feelings that might make us gravitate to people of the opposite gender when this time is right according to his plans and purpose. But angels don't feel such things. The way they were designed is entirely different from the way humans are. They are spirit beings. Jesus also confirmed this in the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 30, when he likened our transformation to angels and what life in heaven will resemble. Matthew chapter 22, verse 30. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels in heaven. This verse established an indisputable and clear truth about angels. They neither marry nor given in marriage. Also in the book of Mark chapter 12, verse 25 recorded the same. Mark 12:25. For when they shall rise from the dead, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels which are in heaven. Fact 2. Angels were created before humans. When we read through the scriptures, we will find out pointing evidence that shows angels were indeed created before man. Although the Bible did not specifically mention the exact time when they were created, but there are different Bible passages that might give us a clue. We see in the Bible in the fall of Satan, and that he, along with a third of angels, were cast out of heaven, and we know that these events occurred prior to the inception of humanity. Fact 3. Angels live forever. Luke chapter 20, verse 36 provides us with scriptural proof that confirms the immortality of angels. The Bible doesn't have a record of any angel ever dying. Even after some of them, led by the devil, rebelled against God, there was no record of them dying or smitten by God. They were rather demoted and cast down to the earth to everlasting damnation. In Luke chapter 20, verse 36, Jesus shows us beyond a reasonable doubt that angels live forever. Luke 20:36. Neither can they die anymore, for they are equal unto the angels, and are the children of God, being the children of the resurrection. Fact 4. Angels abound. There are too many angels to count. According to Scripture, there are thousands upon thousands of angels. Psalm chapter 68, verse 17 tells us, the chariots of God are tens of thousands and thousands. And Hebrews chapter 12, verse 22 asserts, but you have come to Mount Zion, to the heavenly Jerusalem, the city of the living God. You have come to thousands upon thousands of angels in joyful assembly. I believe this will be one of the amazing wonders of heaven, seeing angels as far as the eye can see. There are different kinds of angels. When we talk about angels, people tend to think about only the good ones who bring good tidings, like Gabriel to Mary, or those at the feet of the throne praising God. There are also bad angels, principalities and powers, the ones in the forces of darkness. Let us take a look at the different categories of angels there is. The Seraphim. The word Seraphim translates to mean the fiery ones. They are in the presence of God, praising him. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 2 and 3. The Cherubim. Cherubs are the custodian of sacred things. They are represented with wings, feet, and hands. They are also described in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 41 verse 18 describes them as having 2 faces. The same book of Ezekiel describes them with 4 faces in the book of Ezekiel chapter 10 verse 21. Reading from the beginning of the chapter gives us a more vivid description of the cherubs. The archangel. Archangels seem to be messenger angels. While Michael seems to be the deliverer and warrior angel, Revelation chapter 12 verse 7, Gabriel is more likely to be the messenger angel, Luke chapter 1 verses 11 through 20. Fallen angels. The angels in this list comprise the devil and all other angels who rebelled against God and were cast down. They await the final judgment, but while they await this judgment, they have been sentenced to eternal condemnation by God. They are the rulers of darkness and angels of evil. Conclusion. It will be scripturally erroneous to think that angels and humans share the same traits. There are 2 different creatures serving different purposes as ordained by their Creator God.